Hello newbies, this is Suspect Amy and here is the next video in my Seriously series where I complain about really small stuff in WOTV that bothers me just enough to make me say, seriously? As a new player, I found the game absolutely overwhelming, so I was immediately curious about what forms of communication exist between players in this game. I imagine new players are constantly doing the wrong thing. For example, in multiplayer or even if they have a general question, how can veteran players point beginners in the right direction? While the world chat was okay, it seems like it was often spammed with invites to guilds, friends, and PvP matches, which is fine. I don't think anyone expects much from the main channel in any game. So that gets a pass, but let's look at inter-battle communication while playing multiplayer. The only way to communicate on the battlefield is by tapping these faces down here. Now, if we take a closer look at these, it seems like quite a few of them are not really that useful and they're often spammed all of the time during play, just out of boredom. Let's go is kind of redundant because there is already a pretty short timer on every move. Evoke an Esper seems really specific, but at the same time too generic, as it takes a while for the Esper gauge to fill up and some Esper evocations are more useful than others. It's also hard to tell who is triggering these emotes, so something like heal me, thanks or sorry are a bit ambiguous. I could be completely wrong about this and maybe top level players use this all the time and they're extremely useful later. Someone please let me know in the comments, but to me it would almost be better if these weren't here at all. Back to direct chat. In multiplayer team rooms, here's where quick tap emotes, like the ones we have in battle, would be extremely useful. Stuff like check VCs or waiting for more would really come in handy. You can manually write this text out, but it seems like the chat here is so obscure and truncated that no one ever sees any messages. I tried saying just hello in dozens of group rooms and have never received a single reply. I honestly think people just don't know it exists. Lastly, and probably the most bothersome, is that WOTV uses a very wonky and annoying chat filter. Here's just one example of what I mean. In guild chat, someone mentioned a guildmate was in a car accident. I tried to write some encouraging words for him, but the chat system blocked me. I don't write messages to guildmates often, but when I do, I would say that around 1 out of every 5 messages gets blocked, and I'm just typing some pretty normal stuff. Scrolling through global chat, I can see some common curse words thrown around, like the vulgar form of poop head, so I'm not quite sure what this chat filter is doing other than being annoying. Inside of guild chat is the one place that probably shouldn't have any sort of filter, because people have full control over their situation. On the incredibly rare situation where you have a guild member saying some bad stuff, they can be booted by the leaders, and if they don't get removed, you can simply leave the guild. Now, as I said before, I haven't played a lot of gacha mobile games, and maybe the communication systems in these types of games are all pretty bad, or maybe even WOTV is the best one of the bunch. I don't really know. Let me know in the comments if it seems like I'm overly harsh here. Anyways, thanks for watching everyone. Bye!